Developing tonight, a prominent environmentalist is speaking out tonight about the natural gas leak 3 miles off the coast of Padre Island. Aaron Brockovich warning residents living near the leak how dangerous the effects of raw natural gas can be. The plume of gas coming from the Magellan E&P platform. Tonight, officials in charge of stopping the leak say a large vessel from Galveston is coming in this weekend to repair the rig, and the TCEQ is monitoring the air quality and assures city leaders there is no threat of hazardous materials. But the natural gas leak, not the only concern for environmentalists. Just last month, a major pipeline explosion in the Corpus Christi ship channel has also leaked propane gas in our coastal waters. The explosion claiming the life of 4 crew members working on a dredge project there at the port. The TCEQ saying tonight that neither the propane explosion nor the natural gas leak has had any harmful effects on our air quality, but that they are keeping a close eye on both. But what about our marine life? They particularly call our waters home. Well, tonight our Ashley Gonzalez spoke with a marine biologist on what long-term effects, if any, incidents like these can have on our coastal wildlife.
In just the last couple of weeks, Corpus Christi has seen 2 incidents that could be a cause of concern for local marine biologists. This, as they monitor our coastal sea life. The propane pipeline explosion and natural gas leak that has been overflowing since Tuesday, both leaking highly flammable gases. Local wildlife experts say when things like this happen, they immediately jump into action.
Did a complete walkthrough to make sure that we were ready to go in the event of an animal that had been exposed, but they contained it very, very well.
Although propane was involved in last month's pipeline explosion at the Corpus Christi ship channel, Gilbert says because the line was cut off right away, exposure to sea life was so minimal, his crew didn't need to step in.
Much like us, if they detect a respiratory irritant and they can move to an area of lesser concentration, they will.
Experts saying they don't anticipate any lasting effects from the blast.
From my standpoint of wildlife, I don't know that we see any issues that could come from long-term because the exposure was so minimal.
And as for the natural gas leak, Gilbert says there's even less harm to marine and wildlife because the noise from the overflow might be keeping them away.
You've got this roaring sound. That sound alone is probably pushing animals far, far, far from that rig underwater. So marine mammals are probably avoiding that like crazy just because of the sound itself.
And as for the ones living above sea level, the TCEQ has been working with the city of Corpus Christi to keep the community updated on the air quality in surrounding areas. Telling 3 News in a statement, the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality reports a greater number of air monitors set up at key locations throughout the area have not detected any level of hazardous materials in the air. Additionally, the ocean and beaches continue to remain safe. There is no threat to citizens and no action is required by residents. Ashley Gonzalez, 3 News.